Okay, well this should be working. Okay, let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Okay, this is a little bit different setup. I already see people in the top chat even before the stream started saying hi and waiting. Hi, people of good taste. Okay, it says that I'm live. I have a little bit background music running. Usually I play on live streams, but this is just a Q&A, so I'm not going to be playing. So I'm just have pre-recorded music running in the background. Let me know if you can hear it, that one too. Okay, we got people tuning in. Welcome if you're just tuning in. What's up and sup? Yep, we've been waiting, LOL. That's good. That's cool. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what time of the day it is. I know it's different time zones and usually different geographical locations. Everybody's working here. Great. Great, I knew it. And it's not even like lunch break. It's like 2 p.m. in the Eastern Standard Time. You can hear it. Okay, you can... Are the levels okay? Like, you know, the music and the voice levels? Is like the music not overpowering my voice? Hey from the UK, Josh Davies. Hey Josh. Hi from Florida. Hey bro. Cool. Netherlands, 8 in the evening. Spain, Kuwait City, 9 p.m. Argentina, Montreal, Canada, Brazil. It's 2 a.m. here. 3 p.m. Pablo, Kentucky. 7 p.m. here. Ijon Santos. Really cool. 1 a.m. It's happy evening here. 1 p.m. Texas. I love jamming to your tender surrender. Well, cool. Glad you like it. Can I be your mom? I think it's no longer vacant. I think that position is taken already. Finland, 9 p.m. Good levels. Good, good. It's not too loud, brother. If it's too loud, you're too old. That's true. That's exactly what I said. Greetings from Serbia. You're an amazing musician. What kept you motivated when you just started learning about music? I guess just the joy of discovering new things, you know? Michigan. Kissimmee, Florida. Coming from South Carolina. 2 p.m. Audio is perfect. Thank you. Ciao, Venice. Have you heard of the Do? Try doing his accent solo. Haha. No, I haven't heard of the Do. I'll have to check it out. Poland. Rafal Pristrarz. 20 p.m., which means it's 8 p.m. Romanian living in Cyprus says hello. Well, hello. Andrei Kozmin Popa. West Coast, California. Your voice is a bit low in my opinion, but so is the music. They are quite even otherwise. Okay, well, I'll just try to talk a little bit louder then. Greetings from Poland, Slovenia. Hi from the Isle of Man. That's really cool. Hey, we can't make it to the Saturday gig. Wondering when you're doing any gigs at the brewery again. I don't really play at the brewery anymore. But on June 16th, I'll be in Port Charlotte. And I think July 21st, I'll be in Sarasota. And I'll make videos about those gigs, where I'm going to be, you know, and what not, or, you know, whatever. Why did the music stop? I just put it on repeat. Like, seriously. That should work. Well, hopefully this will work. Portugal. Play it loud, play it proud. What's the coolest thing about Florida? There's nothing. Temperature-wise, there's nothing cool. It's hot all the time. But I guess the water on each side of Florida, that's really cool. What's your preferred gain settings? I don't know. I always dial it differently based on the room and the venue where I'm at. It's about 11:50 Nepal, Mexico present. I'm just Hector Lopez. Hi Dovydas, I got my Venezuelan Cuatro. Really cool. I'm not sure what's Venezuelan Cuatro. Or maybe you mean like 4 people tuning in from Venezuela, so that's cool. And watching you live. Hey, man, I'm in the military station in Germany. I spent some time in Latvia and Lithuania recently. They are beautiful countries. Do you ever go back to visit your old stomping grounds? I have not. Yeah, I haven't. I'd like to. Maybe next year, you know, in the summer. Hello from Tampa. Can't wait for the Saturday gig. Cool. Man, there's a link. I don't know if you already bought the tickets, but there's all the VIP tickets I think already sold out for the Saturday gig in Tampa. But there are some regular tickets, and there's like a link for the discount. I don't think I have published it yet anywhere. So yeah, I'll have to share that somehow. Okay, comments, just keep moving. If I missed your comment, if I missed your question, just, you know, repeat it again in the chat so I can see it. Or you can send me super chat. I'd appreciate that. Anyways, I'm near Frankfurt Airport in Germany. Hope you haven't trolls in your show. They're unfortunately in everywhere in the web. Personally wish you all the best and good health. Your friend Klaus. Well, danke, Klaus. Cheers from Florida. Rhythm or lead? Well, both. What scale do you use most when improvising? I guess depends on the chord progression, you know. So it's all different. And I try to innovate, you know. I try to switch things up. Otherwise, it gets really old really fast. Hey, what do you think about Schecter Demon 6 Floyd Rose? I don't know. I have never held it in my hands. I am your friend from Malaysia, Southeast Asia. Really inspired by your Lupa playing. Also, awesome, Azmir. Thanks, Azmir Ahmad. Glad you're liking it. Keep jamming. Keep playing. Will you ever do tutorials for beginners to looping layers? I'm not really looking to be a teacher, but I'm not ruling it out. Maybe I'll do like a video. Hey, here's how I do it on the loop pedal, and maybe this could help you out, you know. I might do that. Any plans to visit Frog Leap Studios in the next year? Well, if I get in touch with him and if everything aligns, that could be a good idea. That could be fun. I just wanted to say your music is awesome. Love that it's all original and comes from the heart. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Awesome. Thank you, Jarka1361. Thanks. Will you consider joining or starting another band? Greetings from Florida. Well, I sort of have a band. Well, no, not sort of. I do have a band, but I'm not sure. Well, I wouldn't be sure of what would be the purpose to start or join another band. So I haven't considered that. Party on, Dovydas. Love the music. I'm just gonna scroll down a little bit. Hi, man. Cheers from Mexico. Dovydas, give us a wave. We'll see you over here in Wolverhampton. What wave do you mean? You know, do you mean like this wave? I like a lot of your music. Thank you. Did you know bananas float? That's very useful information. That should be like, oh, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like the final question. I think I'll just save my cue for the comment section. What do you think about the new Boss GT1000? It's great. I'm using it all the time. Do you like Italy? I've never been to Italy, but I want to go. I mean, it's great, right? Hi from Scotland. Hi. What would it take to come to Europe for some gigs, to line up some dates, you know, to call ahead of time and try to book, you know, some dates in Europe? That's what it would take, I think. At what age did you start playing guitar? At 14. You sounds like Lip Gallagher from Shameless. I haven't seen that show. Why do you prefer 7-string guitar? Because a 6-string guitar is missing a string. That's why. What should new guitarists learn? Songs, scales, theory? What did you do to become an independent guitarist? Well, the more you know, the more independent you can be. So just learn everything that's related. Not only scales, chords, and just theory or music, but just how to run a band, how to get gigs, how to... everything. What else do we have? Who is your all-time favorite guitarist? That would have to be this guy named Steve, and his last name is Vi. What advice would you give to someone who tries to improve his improv skills? Actually, who is only playing with minor pentascale for now. But that's how I started. You know, try adding other scales that are related to it. You know, learn other scales that are sort of like, you know, cousins of the pentatonic scale. You know, and then you can, depending on the chord progression, you can mix them. So just usually it's blues and rock for pentatonic scale, so, you know, give it a try for some simple jazz. And that's what helped me, you know. Приезжай в Петербург на лето. В городе будет куча народа из-за чемпионата мира. Соберешь много народу на концерт. He's saying that I should come to St. Petersburg in Russia in the summer. There's going to be a lot of people for the championship. Is it like soccer? What is it? What's the championship? And I'm gonna gather a lot of people for a concert. Well, I don't have plans to go to Europe or Russia this particular summer yet, but that sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll down. Hans Himmer, Stevie Vay Roggen. Hey man, love your music. It would be great if you could tell us in brief how your usual day looks like. I mean, what you really do. Well, it's just lots of music, you know. I used to do gigs almost every day, but somehow, thanks to YouTube, I've been able to focus more on just writing rather than performing where people don't really listen. So now I'm focusing on writing more and finding places where to play those original songs where people would listen to them. But, you know, I work out every day. It's nothing too exciting. You know, everybody brushes their teeth and have breakfast. So, I mean, there's nothing too fascinating. You know, it's not one of those, like, vegan vlogging channels. What's my daily routine look like? You know, it's like, no, it's not that exciting. Keep on jamming, dude. Your vids are sick. Did you find it difficult to adapt to 7 strings? Do you find it weird when you go back to 6? Yes. Well, 6, it feels weird because it feels like a string is missing. And the 7 string, I think it about took like 2-3 weeks. And I got so used to it. Are you doing anything near New York City in the summer? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. You should do a show at Malaysia, dude. Yeah, that would be cool. What languages do you speak? I speak Lithuanian, Russian, a little bit of English, and a little bit of German. That's that. I wish I have money so I can donate money, but apparently I don't. So yeah, but man, just thanks for tuning in, thanks for commenting, and thanks for watching. That helps out tremendously. Are you a Schecter or Luna endorser? Neither. I'm a Luna social media influencer. Schecter, what the hell? Schecter, we have like a relationship, whatever you call it. It's neither endorser nor social media influencer. It's they sent me that guitar. I made a video about it, and I still use it at some of my gigs. So there is no official title how to describe that relationship. We got more people. You said in a past video you would tell your trip to America story. Well, that's coming. That's coming. I have a few projects I'm juggling right now, but I'll have to make a video about that for sure. Ever heard of Doran Malakian? If not, you should listen to his work. He goes vocal as well as lead guitarist, a little bit emo, but it's something on its own, in my opinion. Okay, Andre, I'll check it out. He knows Russian language. I already love this man. It's not that big of an achievement. A lot of people know Russian. Russian is cool, like reverse English. That's really good. What music do you like to hear? I listen to everything these days. It sounds generic because everybody says, "Oh, I listen to everything." Well, I make a point to really listen to everything. I've been listening to a lot of Post Malone lately. I've been listening to that, and I checked out this other rapper, Lil Xan. It's just hilarious. It's like, it seems like it's a parody of something, but he's not being ironic. It's dead serious, you know. So it's like really interesting. Come London soon, maybe. Luke Bennett, perhaps. Darren is the guitarist from System of a Dawn. Okay, I'll check it out. Kevin, you're awesome, man. You're an amazing musician. Well, thank you. You're awesome too for being here. Keegan Benowith, please cover the song Logic made for suicide awareness. I don't think. Well, it's a good song with a good intent, but I don't think I could cover it. You know, I don't really do. I can't rap. Are you following Eurovision? Not really. I mean, I really wanted to participate in it in 2010 and 2011, but yeah, I don't really follow it after that. Is there any chance you'll be playing around Orlando or Lake Mary, Florida in July? It's not in the books yet, but I'm not going to rule it out. You should listen to flamenco and try some Phrygian. I do listen to flamenco and I do play some Phrygian. Not on as many videos as you might think, but there are quite a few videos where I play Phrygian. Hey, can you please reply my live chat? I did. Here you go. Do you make money from YouTube or from the gigs you do? It's a composite. It's a combination of both. You are so positive during NAMM 2018. Well, you have to, because it's like a madhouse, and if you're gonna be grumpy, you're not gonna have fun, you know, there. What piece of music really makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck? Oh boy. I guess Queen. Especially late work before Freddie died, because you can hear how he knows that he's gonna die. And Amy Winehouse. And what I was listening something came on the radio. I wrote it down. It was like really, really good. I'll tell you exactly what it was, and you can look it up. Okay, it was Anton Bruckner Symphony No. 8 in C. Now it was like a classical piece, but it was really good. Can you try some live looping on acoustic guitar? You would be so great, Joey. Also more. Okay, I mean, I've tried it. It's kind of fun, but I can't really. It doesn't have a Floyd Rose, you know, so I can't really do an extreme soloing, you know, on acoustic guitar. We got people in the super chat. Robert Paulson, the over 1 million sub channels still complain about ad revenue being non-existent. Do you agree, or would you say it's still a viable career? I think the over 1 million sub channels, they have a different margin to which they are used to. So anything below that is a reason for them to complain, okay? I came from doing bar gigs on Tuesdays and Mondays, okay? So my income level was here, and then, you know, YouTube elevated it. So I'm like, someone else would be complaining about those numbers. I'm just grateful, you know? But I can see where they're coming from, you know? The 1 million channels when they complain about ad revenue. And I do experience some of that, but it's still very, very good, you know? It's allowing me to perform less places where people don't listen to music and focus more on original material. And just, you know, I upload a video where no one was listening, and then, you know, it gets a few thousand views, and yeah, you know, so that's really cool. Okay, we got a few more questions above that. When you're building a loop, are you listening to a metronome through your headphones? If so, does the metronome sound come from the loop pedal itself? Yes and yes. I do listen to the metronome, and the metronome comes from the loop pedal itself, but it's only fed to the headphone output. So that it's only in the headphones and nowhere else. Which YouTubers would you like to make a collaboration? I've never thought of that. I don't know. I would need to think about it. Because if I say it out loud, then it might happen. Is Will Smith considered a YouTuber? DJ Khaled? How do you feel about Fender shutting down historic stores through the US due to decreased sales and the general shift towards electronic music? I didn't know that they were shutting down historic stores. Well, I guess, times are changing, just like people that were working as elevator operators in the 1920s and 30s, they lost their jobs too. Electronic music. The culture is changing. The music is changing. So, average Fortune 500 company only lasts 30 years, so it's like surprising how long Fender lasted. Look what happened to Gibson. They're moving along with a larger market, I guess. I don't know. I'm really not like well informed on the topic, on the business matter of guitar sales and stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll down. Hello from Newfoundland. How? Hi. Dvorak, Mahler, and most Russian composers recommend it. Yes, I would say the same thing. Hey man, have you heard the news about Gibson guitars? They're on bankrupt. Well, it's chapter 11 and they're still gonna continue guitar production. So it's like there are layers to it. You're very humble. I love that. Sit down. Be humble. Do you play Overwatch or video games in general? I try not to play video games. It just eats up so much time. I really don't, Overwatch, I never had a PlayStation or Game Boy or anything like that, As a kid, I played Jazz Jackrabbit too on, Windows 98 PC. That was like the most time spent playing any kind of video game when I was like 12 maybe, but that's it. Tolga, have a nice broadcast, man. Thank you. Sir Gooch MT. Whoa, for that alert, really late. That's weird. Are you really tone deaf? No, not really. That's just a joke I say, that it just sounds funny, I hope it's not gonna cause like a social justice shitstorm now. All the tone deaf people are gonna get offended, and then I'll have to make a public apology. What was it like in Lithuania? Well, it was okay, It's cold. It was very cold in the winter and very rainy in the summer, and nobody cared for the music that I was playing. Good afternoon, Dovydas. Hey, Mr. Gooch. Hey, Dovydas, call me. I don't know. Well, you need to, no, don't give me your phone number. Then you're actually gonna expect me to call you. But I appreciate the joke. Hey, Dovydas. Love you, Dovy. Your channel is my favorite to listen to while I study. Keep making amazing music. Thank you. Glad you're liking it. Michaela Cloyd. Hello from Europe. Well, hello, Europe. Do you know Justin Johnson, mate? Yes. He creating really good instruments and awesome style. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like him if you never... I've played with Justin Johnson on stage before. I think a year and a half ago or so. Do you like Funkadelic? I've heard a couple of their songs. It was really good. Hello from Earth. Hello. Would you make music for a video game though? Yeah, I would. It's like, video games are like movies, but you get to act out in them. So that's pretty cool. Hello from the Milky Way. What's next? Hello from Virgo Supercluster. That's the star. That's the galaxy group. Hello from Mars. Best tip for a beginner guitarist. Learn everything that you can and try to be very good at it. It took me 700 hours of MNB Warband to realize video games were a waste of time. You know, better late than never, okay? The way that woman said tender surrender was so cute. Probably an accent thing. Yeah, I talked to her later. She said she was from Georgia. Hi, Dovydas. I'm French, and I discovered your channel. There is a few days. You mean like few days ago, maybe? I like your music. I'm watching you from France. Excuse my bad English. No problem. Greg Gregos. Glad you like it. Never mind. Can you make your own song? Well, that's kind of what I do all the time. I just, you know, make original stuff all the time. I am tone deaf. I'm not offended. Good, good. That's funny. You're an incredible inspiration. I love the way you constantly grind. So I have two questions. Do you sometimes get underwhelmed by the response you get from the crowd? Like no applause or something? Little bit, but not since I started taking video and then posting it. That really helped out. I think that's gonna be better. You know, so it's like, okay, well, maybe people that would appreciate this are not here in person, but that's okay because I'm putting this on the video, you know, so that really helped out. Hey, Dovydas, what are your rings, and do they make it harder for you to play? They don't really make it harder for me to play, and the rings are from Thailand, and they're both the same. They're Hanuman rings. Hey, I really appreciate your music and videos. I'll probably watch this back later in the background, but currently 4 a.m. in Australia, so I'm going to sleep now. Wow, well, good night. Cheers to Australia from Florida. I'm waiting on my t-shirt, hoping to get it before the guitar change. That's funny. Second question. Do you reconsider finding another career? Does this sometime run you down, like from a financial perspective? Oh, well, it did, and it still sometimes does, but I make music, and there's nothing else I'd rather be doing, you know? I didn't look for a career based by the income that I could be making. You know, then I maybe would have chosen something in the realm of financial, or, you know, like bank or stocks or investment, but there is no fun there, really, at least from where I'm looking at. So, you know, I just wanted to be a musician and play music in front of people, and slowly but surely, it's, you know, it's growing, it's building up. People listen to songs, they buy songs, they look. There's a guy ordered a t-shirt, and he's not the only one. There were more, you know, so it's getting justified. It's like, okay, there is a way to, especially in the age of the internet. Yeah. You inspired me to buy an electric guitar. I've been playing piano my whole life, but the decision to start playing electric guitar is the best one so far. Thank you. Well, thank you, Elvin. I'm glad you are inspired to do that. I'm just gonna scroll down. If I missed your comment, just repeat it again, or send me a super chat. Then I'll definitely see it. Hello from Spain. Also love your music. Just came by to say hello. Greetings from Philippines. Tolga, you're so humble, brother. I'm okay. You know, this is why I really love making conversations with you. Well, thanks, Tolga. Glad you're here. Glad you're liking it. Oh my god, this is a comment in Italian. I don't speak Italian, but I'll try to read it. Ok, la scena indie italiana sta andando piuttosto bene al momento, secondo me. Ci sono un mucchio di case discografiche relativamente piccole che scoprono un sacco di talenti. If somebody speaks Italian, let me know if I butchered it, but I don't even know what he's saying. Yeah, thanks for loving music as it is. Truly one of my favorite YouTubers right here. Well, you're too kind. Come on, there are way better ones. I'm not my favorite YouTuber, so if that tells you. Where are you? I'm in Sarasota. Dan. I'm in Sarasota too. I'm in Sarasota. Keep the grind going, brother. As a lawyer who's always loved and wished to pursue my guitar interest professionally, I envy you. With all these artists, okay, too moved, selling out, you deserve your success. Well, thank you, Keegan Benewith. Appreciate it. I'll just keep grinding. Can you beat Slash? Well, it's not really a competition, you know? I got one of your t-shirts as well about 6 months. Here you go. Somebody else bought it, and that really helps out, you know? Deathcore? Deathcore. I don't know what's the correct answer to this kind of question. Sure. Would you rather perfect a certain style of playing or learn as many styles as possible? As many styles as possible, because the taste of fashion in music is just as changing fast as the rest of fashion, I suppose. Thanks, Dovydas. I now have 4 electric guitars that I don't know how to play. Well, the guitar manufacturers love you. I recently quit guitar and started. Okay, I gotta go up. And started focusing on playing drums. Watching you reminded me of the time when I loved playing guitar. And his account name is I'm Not a Drummer. That's cool. Well, maybe you'll get back into it. Oscar Montalvo, have you ever considered having a radio talk show? Your music knowledge is so immense. It's got to be a station in your state that will gladly open the doors to you. Think about it, my friend. Actually, I hosted my own radio show on WSLR, local radio station in Sarasota, for about 2 years, when I was talking about the history, the styles, and the songs of the Soviet Union music. And people enjoyed it, but that's just not what I'm looking to do. I just want to write songs and perform them on stage and travel. That's it. Your Italian is so angry. Well, isn't that how you're supposed to speak Italian? Dolce far niente, you know, and you gotta like, somebody touching my spaghetti, you know, and you gotta do that, flick your wrist and, you know, like you're holding something, like you're holding spice. That's the Italian, right? Perhaps, but it's nowhere near German anger. Yes, yes. Sir, do you play acoustic guitar also? Yeah, it should be visible. I don't know if you can see it. I have one, and I have another one right there. But you probably can't see that other one. That Italian guy answered me in Italian, but I asked you that question in English. Go a little bit, and you'll find my question, please. I can't send 2 things in a row. That's weird. I don't know where to look for it, but people keep sending messages. So I'll just scroll down. More people in the super chat. Joshua Arthurs. Hi, how did you learn lessons, interwebs? Have you ever played Rocksmith? I don't know what Rocksmith is. Mainly interwebs. Little bit lessons, but they kind of sucked. Yeah, mainly interwebs and just listening to radio and playing along. Where did you meet your bassist? I met him at a jam session when I first got to the US. I think it was like my 2nd week in US, and I met him at a jam session at this venue in Bradenton, Florida. I think the venue is closed down already. Avik, you really want to learn Indian scales? Well, with everything what I have going on right now, there'll be a little bit time before I find time to learn more Indian scales. So you'll just have to wait. DJ number 1, my email, WSLR. Oh, you're a WSLR DJ. Cool. Well, probably well, I don't know if the chat's gonna get saved, but my email is in the description, so you can email me, because now everybody sees your email here, and they can email you. Did those Hanuman rings bring you good luck quickly? I don't know. I think they just look cool, and that's why I got them. You know, they look cool. If they bring luck, fine. If they don't work and don't bring anything, that's fine too, you know? You seem to play repeatedly at a few places. What kind of contracts do you make? Have they booked you for a few months at least, or do you need to stress about getting a stable income? There's no contract. Like the brewery was just like a verbal agreement, you know, okay, well, we'll book you every Tuesday. And, you know, then they, you know, booked me like a half a year or year increments. And then Hotel Aloft was like every few months, you know, I would sit down with the manager and go through the calendar. Okay, you available this date and this date and that date, you know. But I don't do those gigs anymore. But I still have a ton of videos from those gigs, so will get confusing soon. Rocksmith is Guitar Hero, but real. Okay. I'm ready with many Indian scales. Very good. You can get it on every platform. Okay, I'll check it out, Blue. You've proven to be very resourceful with that. Wow, tip. Giant Robot. 2 questions, but I won't ask them. Yes and no. These are the answers to those 2 questions that you won't ask. That's helpful. Good night. Have a nice Q&A session. Keep going. Thanks, Avik. I thought they were lion head rings. They do look cool. Thanks. It's okay. I'll wait. Cheerio. Sir Gooch. So, what will you do when you get 1 million subs? If it's a party, can I RSVP now? I don't know. I mean, it's a long ways. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just want to, you know, make music and go on the road. So maybe it will be like a special concert, special tour or something. Favorite movie? Oh my god, it's too many. Star Wars prequels. How about that? Oh, more people in the super chat. Armand Sami Rijbi. You got any piano tunes? Say my name, don't butcher it. Also, thanks for answering both of my questions. Much love from India. Hope you make it big. Thank you. Let me know if I'm saying it right. Arman Sami Rijbi. I'm guessing. I hope it's... Thanks for the super chat. Hey man, you're an amazing musician, not just guitarist. I love the way you improvised. You're on another level. I think that if you get a band, you can become one of the greatest bands ever. Keep rocking. Thank you. I do have a band. Open a separate YouTube window and go on my channel and go to a Dovydas band playlist and you'll see my band. I will like to live on the States. Music there is more appreciated. It depends what kind of music you're playing. I've heard different stories from Europeans that came and played in US and from Americans that actually went and toured in Europe. You're asking the guy to say your name but not butcher it? Oh Lord, this is gonna end in disaster. What is your favorite guitar? It hasn't been built yet. Do you have any special gym routine or do you only go by feel? Well, sport is not like art, so the regime and routine is necessary to make progress as opposed to go with the feel. So I do have a routine. Did you learn Europa? Yes, I did. Who's your favorite up-and-coming new band at the moment? Does Post Malone count? The Regrets? What's the name? That's a cool band. Marion Hill. That's a band, right? Or up and coming. How do you deal with playing for people who doesn't pay attention? Great! I get to do whatever I want. Star Wars prequel? You mean Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith? Sure. Was it that Vi video that seemed to blow you up quickly? Yeah, that video, that did it, that started it. Well, for a Lithuanian American, you said pretty much the best way it could be said. Kudos, man. Thanks. Can you do guitar tapping? Yeah, I do. I do that sometimes. It just depends, you know. Not all, that doesn't make sense to do it all the time. Increase music volume, please. Well, you'll just have to go on the video and you know, listen to music there. This is just sort of like faint smoke in the background, you know, while I'm talking. I will probably fail tomorrow exam. Only you would know. But it could be a blessing in disguise, you know. I don't know the full story. It is not seldom that Lithuanians are bilingual due to proximity to Russia. Any chance that you also know some Russian? Yes, I do. My grandma was Russian, so that's how I know Russian. How many pull-ups can you do, mate? There's a video of me doing 50 pull-ups. I think under a minute, or just a little bit over a minute, without breaks. No, not like stop, you know, like stopping and then resting. No. It's like completely straight. Man, like I feel like I'm bragging now. Those were not high quality pull-ups. I mean, but they were okay. We're gonna play Europa on Saturday. Oh yeah, Barefoot Groove. Yes, we have a gig with my band Saturday in Tampa, Ybor at the Attic. The doors open at 7, and that's Barefoot Groove. That's my drummer, or like he would say, I am his guitar player, and he has a YouTube channel, and you can check him out too. He does like cajon and drums related stuff. Barefoot Groove. Sir Gooch, nice. How many hours per week do you play? It would be like before YouTube. Well, and still like last year, just a few months ago, it would be like 4 or 5 days a week. Now I'm down to very few public performances, but I still practice and write songs every day. Upcoming concerts and locations. This Saturday, Tampa, Ybor. June 16th, Port Charlotte Cultural House. That's what it's called. And July 21st, Sky Bar in Sarasota. But there'll be more. Are you a firefighter, or do you just perform in front of their truck sometimes? It was like a golf tournament benefiting the fire department, so it was just their display that I was performing in front of. I don't believe it, mate. Post the link. Which link? Oh, you'll have to go on my channel and just search just old videos. Sorry, man, I could send more text in a row. Didn't mean to bother you going upside with the chat. Hi, Dovydas from Venice. I would like to know your point of view on this. Do you think that an early band should stand on the record company, or better try to be independent? You're amazing. Cheers. You have to evaluate what it is that they're looking to offer as a record company. It depends. There are all kinds of record companies. There are legitimate ones, and there are some scams out there too. So you gotta read the contract. You gotta read really figure it out. Great, I just pulled out the cord. Yeah, you can tell I had some bad deals with some bad record labels, so yeah, if that tells you something. I guess they were CrossFit pull-ups. Well, not quite. CrossFit pull-ups are the worst, okay? In total, how many hours, not days? For example, I work 36 hours per week. I don't know. I never count hours, because even if you try counting the hours of actual performing time, there are still hours of, packing up, driving, traveling, setting up, so that's still considered part of the work. So, musicians work 60 hours a week sometimes, you know, if not more. So it all depends. Are you planning to have a gig in London anytime soon? I'm planning to have a gig in London, but not quite very soon. So you got jams. There is so cool. I really want to be in the band with you, bro. It's will be like a dream come true. So let me know if your guitarist quit. It's real funny. I'll let you know if my both hands quit. Okay? Yeah. And okay, by the way, today I put my work, your I'll Be So Glad cover in the series. They all liked it. I loved it. Thank you. Go check out Barefoot Groove. Oh, here's the link. Cool. Thanks, Gooch. Brian Carter, absolutely love your playing, Dovydas. How did you learn scales and keys so well? What is the best way to start learning them? Okay. So there's this book. It's called Guitar Grimoire, whatever, okay? By Adam Cadman, okay? And it's scales and modes. And it's every scale and every mode and every inversion and every alteration and explained in simple language. I'm not endorsed. This is not a sponsored plug. This actually works, okay? After 10 years of playing, I went to a Guitar Center, I picked this up, and then I learned like a shit ton of new scales that I never knew existed, you know? So, check it out. Hey, Dovydas, in one of your videos you said that you are tone deaf. Is that true, or have you perfect pitch? I'm not tone deaf. I just like to say that because it's funny. I don't have perfect pitch. I have a very good relative pitch. I found a video of you doing 40 pull-ups. Well, here you go. You found something. Can you jam something for us? No, that's too easy. I would make a really bad joke. No, it's just Q&A today. Sell me your hair, please. Well, the hair has been mailed to a charity, so it's not for sale. Don't you even try to clone the man. Not sure. Zdarova. How would one get into songwriting as a career? I guess just start doing it. I'm not sure. I mean, just do it. Try to meet other musicians, form relationships, jam with bands, share songs, listen to other people's songs, you know. How many BCH have you received? Give us a guesstimate. Do people actually donate anything? Yeah, they donate. They actually do, and it really helps out, and I'm not gonna give you an estimate. You're not my CPA. So, is there a scale app you would recommend? I have not looked at any scale apps yet. Hold on a second. The dogs are barking. Bud! Why are you barking? Do you play any jazz? Yes, I do. I found the 50 pull-ups video. What's up with that pull-up video obsession now? And you did half of them with great form. I'm more impressed by your lifting stats. That 5-plate squat was great. Thank you. Yeah, I just had to check on the dogs. There's like lawn mowing people, and then the dogs they want to chase them, but throughout the window they bark at them. And it's like some sort of fun. I don't know what they're saying in dog language. What's your favorite chord progression? I don't know. I always try to look for new chord progressions. So as soon as I get used to one, okay, that's it. I gotta move on to a new one. I faked the charity. Okay. Thanks for the answer. Please keep making these great videos. Thank you. Is cannabis legal in Florida? I don't know. And I'm not sure. I mean, you're better off asking Barefoot Groove that question, because I don't do drugs. What was the first guitar you were given, bought? It was classical acoustic. I don't know the brand name, for like 20 euros. Somewhere in the flea market by Hanover. It was all beat up, and that was the first guitar. I bet you can do 60 pull-ups. Just kidding. Left the jams. If you could bring any guitars back to life, who would you choose? Well, I guess Jimi Hendrix, and actually give him a guitar with a proper Floyd Rose, as opposed to that Stratocaster whammy bar system that goes out of tune every time you use it. Yeah, because there was no Floyd Rose when Jimmy was alive, right? Do you like Dogs by Pink Floyd? Dovey, do you know the instrumental Japan rock band Mono? If so, what you think about them? Thank you again. I've never heard of them. Rogers Nolan, $50 and $49.99 in a super chat. Thank you. Wow. Cheers on your success. Who is shooting the video on your recent post from home? Well done. That would be my fiance. She's doing more and more videography. Appreciate the super chat. That really helps out a lot. Thank you, Rogers Nolan. Joshua Arthurs, another super chat. Stoners would love to see you live. That is so funny, but you know, it doesn't matter. Whoever enjoys my music, that's fine. Elvis or Jackson? Elvis, the man in his Floyd Rose. Yes. I've seen at NAMM. It's a company. It's industrial. No, what's it called? Light and sound or something, and they make these tremolo systems. They're like Floyd Rose, but like improved. So I really want to try those out. They're like Floyd Rose, but 100 times better. What kind of beer do you like? I don't drink alcohol, so I don't like anything with alcohol in it, I suppose. What were your biggest influences on getting better at improvising? This radio station in Lithuania called Relax FM. They played a lot of blues and blues rock, and I would just play along. I would find the key, and then I would just improvise along, you know? That radio station still exists, and I know the owner and the promoter, but I don't think they play quite the same music anymore. The first guitar I bought with my own money was an Encore Les Paul. My worst decision so far. Well, was it really by Les Paul, or was it a knockoff? Squire or Epiphone? Neither. It's disgusting. How could you ask something like that? What's wrong with you? No, just kidding. No, I don't like either of those. I'm not saying only stoners would love it, just that they especially would, according to my friends. Well, that's good. Thanks, Joshua. Have you heard Ronald Jenkins' guitar sound? I have not. Are you going to make any new videos with the Luna acoustic guitar? Yes. Just, I've been mainly using it for songwriting, not really for making videos. Even though you don't see it in my videos, I still play it almost every day. Have you ever played in Austin, Texas? I have not. Would you like to be famous, or do you just want to focus on playing for the sake of playing music? Well, it's great to be playing music for the sake of playing music. But in the long run, you won't be able to do that because your body will deteriorate. You will get very old, and then, you know, your joints will be not as fast to move your fingers, and your voice will not be the same. So you do need some kind of you work on your craft, and then later you want your craft. So okay, you take care of your craft, and then later you want your craft to take care of you. So I suppose the perfect balance between those two would be the best option. 50-50, you know what I'm saying? Maintain the artistic independence and connect with people that would enjoy it, you know? Relax FM, never heard about it. Yeah, it's in Lithuania. It's owned by the same company that, I don't know if you speak Lithuanian, but Radio Centras. So it's like the same, they're like in the same building or something. They must have even renamed it. It could be like different name now. Hey, I will be in St. Pete next week. What nights are you playing out? Well, I'm not going to be in St. Pete. I'll be this Saturday in Tampa, Ybor. And then on Tuesday, I'm doing some kind of fundraiser benefit in Sarasota. What was the longest gig you ever played? Probably like 5.5 hours on the golf course. That was the longest. No, I played 6 hours. I played 6 hours at the Bradenton Farmers Market. That was the longest gig. Will you spend these $2 on the box cutter? No. Next time you see me open the box, I'll be using a spoon. It's so funny to read the comments like, oh my god, his use of scissors like gives me anxiety or something. It was so funny. You are Lithuanian. Okay, yeah, so Radio Centras and Relax FM. I think they're playing smooth jazz, or maybe they renamed it. I don't even know. Ron Morris, he tries not to play games. That's right, Shrub plays. Okay, Radio Centra still exists. Okay, so that's the same company. Where in Sarasota? My god, there's an address. Okay, this Tuesday, I'll let you know. Okay. This coming Tuesday, I'll be in Sarasota. It's a fundraiser for a friend running for a county commission office, some kind of like event. My god. By the time I find it. Okay, I'm looking. Okay. Found it. May 8th. 600 North Beneva Road, Sarasota, Florida, from 6 to 8 p.m. That's... Have you watched The Last Waltz? I have not. How many record producers does it take to change a light bulb? 2. One to tell the engineer to do it, the other to say, I don't know, what do you think? Spoon, the sharpest tool in the sheds. Would love to hear you in Sarasota on Tuesday. Where, what time, what fundraiser? Is it open to public? Yeah, it's open to public. Check it out. I think I just said it earlier. Have you ever played in Destin? I have not. Would you ever get any tattoos? No, well, look, I'm 25 now. And I'll tell you, probably not. But ask me the same question, you know, when I sleep on the bed of Grammys. And if I haven't gone insane yet. I've noticed that success tends to, especially rappers, just faces end up being like a Chipotle bag, you know? Like Lil Xan and Post Malone. Still like their music, but it's just, and I guess they'll never have to do any job. They'll never have to apply for job and go to a job interview to to impress a potential employer. So it's not like they ruin their potentials in the workforce. It's just they'll just never have to do that. I don't know. Well, you don't, I guess, don't have to get a face tattoo, but right now I don't like needles, and the tattoos, I guess, it just have to mean something, you know, for me. That weird guy that asked you to play a song and it was awkward. It was really awkward. I was there in person. Trust me, it was very awkward. It was weird. Speaking of long gigs, the guy I showed you on the other night, Sam, just did a 30-hour stream for his 30th birthday. I have no idea how he made it. Wow, he must have... Did he take like pee breaks? He must have like ate too. 30 hours. I can't go without eating for like 6 hours. Dovydas, where in Sarasota do you live? Well, I'm not telling you. I don't want no weirdos. I'm not saying you're a weirdo, okay? Somebody else might be watching. Just, you know, just Sarasota. How about that? You know, I think that's good enough. I just read a story where a guy showed up at Taylor Swift's house with a rope and a knife, you know, so it's like, well, might as well get a katana sword now, you know? You know we'll be disappointed if you don't open your next box with a spoon. Oh, shit. I'll have to remember that. Tattoos, once you start, you can't stop. That's the thing. I don't want to start, because then it'll get, maybe if it's here, then I'll want one here, then it's not balanced, then next thing you know, it's just going to be one big Chipotle bag, you know? Is it at Hometown Heroes Bar and Grill? That is the address, 600 North Beneva. Well, yeah, that's that fundraiser for this Tuesday. Yes, yes. And I think you have to donate something at the door. A contribution, because it's like a campaign kickoff. It's a campaign kickoff for Ruta Maria Juniori for Sarasota County Commission, and I'm just playing music there. I'm the entertainment. I promise not to ask you to play piano song. Thank you. Thank you. Could give your opinion about Boz Skaggs. I don't know who that is. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to sound creepy. No, no worries. It's just, you know, it's you and 87 people watching, and then it's gonna be as a regular video. And it's like, you know, that's why it's good as a business, you know, to have a PO box, you know. I live about 2.5 hours away. Oh, that's really close. I have 2 tattoos under a year. Love them both. Good for you. No, nothing wrong with people that like them. I just, you know, I just don't want the needle and it hurts and stuff, you know. Would you play something with Post Malone? He's really chill dude, just like you. Oh yeah, I love his music. That would be awesome to collaborate, you know, do a track. Everybody's weird in their own way. You know what I've heard? Everybody's normal until you get to know them. Do you still call Schechter? Well, yeah, we're still in contact. They just sent me an email the other day. They said they might have something new cooking in the works that I will really like. So whatever that is, I don't know. One big Chipotle bag. But there are plenty of creeps who would go to extremes to kidnap you and keep you locked up in the ship in the middle of the ocean. I'm the captain now. Look at me. Is that from that movie with Tom Hanks? What's brown and sticky as stick? I don't know. Amy Lee, I'm leaving. Well, thanks for tuning in. Sorry, I just saw you now. Have you ever been mistaken for Vitaly? No. I was playing chess with my friend and he said, let's make this interesting. So he stopped playing chess. Do you like gaming? Not really. It's just, I have so many things I want to do. And I'm fortunate enough that opportunities are presenting themselves for me to actually do it. And video games would be a waste of time. I probably would enjoy it for a couple hours here and there, but then at the same in those 2 hours, you know, I can edit a number of videos. I can mix Master new songs. When will the new shirt design be available for purchase? I just got in touch a few days ago with really talented graphic design artist Blake Galloway, and we're gonna start working on some really cool designs, and maybe something should be available within 1 or 2 weeks. I have an IPB-10 program pedal board. How do you freaking manage to keep track of all the different settings? There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason to how they are organized. I don't know. I never know what I'm gonna play in the settings where I'm do like solo live looping, so it's actually good. I just go to the next preset and I listen a little bit to it. It sounds interesting and I'll just play with it. Schecter, is that ex-girlfriend? It's complicated. It's a guitar company, but it's a running joke, so you know. Never had one Schecter guitar before. That's okay. Never too late. What kind of loop machine do you use? Boss RC505. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll. But if you have the time, you'd like it. Are these things that you want to do all related to music? Things. Yeah. That's what I'm, you know, writing, recording. Dovydas is like the 2 foreign guys characters on Family Guy. He's almost naturalized by now, but still has his moments. Shh. Blue, don't pressure him into a terrible addiction and waste of time. Would you ever do a gig at a funeral? Man, that got dark fast. I wouldn't want to, I tell you that. Have you ever heard of Johnny Lang? Of course, everybody. Yeah. Actually, the Motorworks Brewery owners, they are from the same city where Johnny Lang used to play a lot, so they would tell me stories. They actually knew him. Hey, lots of love. Second time in the stream. First Q&A. Got nothing much to say, really. Just keep doing what you do. Lots of love from Sweden. Awesome. Well, cheers. Would you ever consider joining a new band playing a different instrument? Well, part of having a band, for me at least, is to realize my musical ideas. So to join another band would be to work on somebody else's musical ideas, and that's not what I want to do right now. Have you ever played at a prison? Does a Lithuanian high school count? If it does, then yes. So you don't try to match Boss, the timbre sound setting quality to the song you're playing? Like if someone makes a request for like Stairway to Heaven, haha. Well, I sorta, okay, so Stairway to Heaven, I would probably do like a little bit reverb, no chorus, because it's like 60s, right? I don't even know that song, you know, that well, so I would try to wiggle myself out of it. But, so, you know, when they say, I hear it in my head, so it's like, and, you know, I try to deliver it fast. And I just had Boss GT1000 for like a week now, or less. Before that, I used this other pedal board, you know, so it was quite easy to dial in. Oh, too funny, a Lithuanian high school, yeah. Do you speak your native tongue often now that you're in the States? I don't know that many Lithuanians, so not that often. No, not really. I hope you do a vlog while setting up your rigs. I don't have a vlog yet, But I have a couple videos where I talk about my rig, about all the tools, all the instruments, you know, so you can check those out. I think if you like search for Dovydas gear, you'll find it. There's one that I did in September. It's like very cringy because it's my one of the first times of me like on camera, and I'm like, hey everybody, okay, let me show you. And then the next one is more recent, so I already sort of know what I'm doing, you know. So it's like, hey everybody, meme review. Well, I don't say meme review, but it's a little bit better. You're a great talent. I love listening to your music daily. Keep going this way. Greetings from Italy. Thank you, Riccardo Tucciarone. Or, yeah, I'm probably saying it right. Yeah, thank you. I love Lithuanian long Tim. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But you're still cringy though. Yes, but I own it. As opposed to being shy from it, you know? That's the difference, you know? It's like, okay, I'm weird, and you're weird about it. Or you're weird, and you say, well, screw it, you know? Shout out to anybody who has seen Bill and Ted Mode Excellent Adventure. That's very specific. His rig is bigger than most. Blue, that's brutal. No, well, that's blue, you know? That's what you get. Number 17 for the Raptors is from Lithuania. Oh, okay. Bonus meme. How are you enjoying your recent success? What are your plans for the future? There's a really cool producer in Nashville that I met, not in person, but I'm on the phone with him here and there. And the plans are to record an album with songs, you know, with original materials. And, you know, release it and then go on tour. And recent success, I mean, other people might not think that that's quite the success that, you know, something to be proud of, but I'm really happy about with the things that's happening, and, you know, all the little like sarcastic people like Blue and everybody else watching videos, commenting, you know, and more and more people find out that, oh, there's this guy that plays guitar and sings, exists somewhere, you know. So as opposed to playing, you know, little gigs for like even, you know, up to 50 people after the gig is over, it's not like those 50 people are gonna talk to everybody how amazing the gig was, because maybe it wasn't even that amazing. But thanks to the internet, large numbers of people are hearing the music, and then I'm getting emails and invites to play in different countries, and that people would like to see me in different cities, different states, different you know, locations in Europe, US, Canada. So that's really, really flattering. And I guess mainly it's like really encouraging, because it's like, okay, well, I'm not a complete idiot, okay? It's not like I can't play. Look, somebody's enjoying it. Somebody thinks I'm great at guitar. So, what was the question? Growing every day, man, it's awesome to watch. Well, thanks, Gooch. What's Boktus? Could you briefly talk about the process of getting as good as you are at the guitar? Just, you know, practice every day for 4 hours. And make it interesting, because that's why people don't practice, because they get bored. So one of the things I used to do, I would practice and watch TV on very, very low volume. Watch movies, like 2 movies in a row, and that's about like 5 hours. And then it's like 5 hours of practice exercises on the guitar. Or like read a book, get one of those book holders where the page don't close, and you can read something and just all the time. And then what I did, I had a credit card. Where is it? Do I have one? Well, anyways, you know how a credit card looks like. So when I changed the strings, I took, I was like 15, 16 at the time, and I took a string and I wrapped it. I made holes in the old credit card. It was already no good to simulate the string. So I would be like driving in the bus from school somewhere, and I would just have the credit card on my lap, and I would practice picking, you know, while I was doing something else, you know. That was my invention. Actually, it could be a pretty good invention because I've never seen where to buy one. Just for the right hand practicing technique. You think there could be like a little pad with like emulation of string tension, just like, you know, this, maybe like this big, and you just put it and you just practice your shredding, you know. Any news on the signature guitar? It's been all finalized, the dimensions. Now they're searching for parts because I ordered some impossible parts. Man, that guitar is going to be one of a kind, let me tell you. Is the live stream going to become a more regular thing now? Yes. Yes. I recommend Rocksmith for fun and just in guitar for getting your learn on to anyone here that wants to learn. Hey Dovydas, just got home and just joined the stream. What's up, man? Not much, Casey. How about you? What first pedals you advise to buy for starters? Well, it depends what you're playing. Do you have an amp? If your amp has a delay, reverb, chorus, you know, like digital effects, you don't really need, I guess, a looper, like a RC3, Boss RC3, just a one-track looper for the beginning to get your ideas. Maybe you don't want to be a looping artist, and, you know, pedals are not that really necessary, you know. It's just, I don't use an amp, so all my amp simulation is done inside the pedals. Thanks for the super chat, Jerger. Hoping to see you in San Antonio on your US tour. Well, thank you. Hopefully I will see myself in San Antonio on the US tour as well. That'd be really cool. Hope the padding gets through. Just watch it get done, and me, you know, not getting credit. Looks like you need to fill your water bottle. No, it looks like the stream is gonna end soon. You know, that's how I time it. It's like, oh, I'm out of water. What key do you play in most? Well, anywhere from G to B flat, you know. PewDiePie played Rocksmith for a video. I think I've seen that. What is your opinion on Telecasters? Well, it's the best early electric guitar design there is. I always wanted one, but then I got into 7 strings and Floyd Roses. So now I would want neck through Telecaster. That's a 7-string, well, Floyd Rose, and the Sustainiac. It's like if a guitar doesn't have 7 strings, Floyd Rose, and the Sustainiac, I'm like. He always has a really nice Gibson in the background. I've seen that, yeah. Are you going to have another lo-fi hip-hop stream later this week? Yes, I will. Wait, this week? You mean this week? Today, what's today? Thursday? Friday? Maybe. Definitely next week, okay? Strats give more flexibility unless you have a specific need for telly. Start with a Strat. Stratocasters have that tremolo system that goes out of tune. Just hate it. I want my tone to be more strong, boosted, and juicy like other guitarists. I see any tips? Well, you need like a good distortion pedal, I suppose. Check out distortion pedals, and then, you know, watch the comparison videos. There are like really cheap ones, really good ones. The one I used to use a lot, it was by MXR, Super Badass Distortion. That's literally the name of the pedal. And why is it so good? It has a 3-band EQ. That's why it was so good. That was my first distortion pedal that I could dial in anything. Gotta go, folks. Much love and peace out. See you, Tolga. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I wish you could make more videos playing it. Good things happen to good people. Much success in your future, I think. I love your music. Thank you. Love you. Please reply. Just did. Man, you deserve a lot more love. You just rock. I'll be here watching you grow, man. Love you. Thank you. Raj Chopra. Thank you. Who are your favorite funk guitarists? I don't think that I know of any specifically funk guitarists. Lol, thanks for the tip about the pedal. Yeah, check it out. And they have like different like versions, like a 1975 super badass distortion. You know, it's like same but like different flavor. I don't know. It's like could be just a marketing gimmick. Probably the same. I just recently got the super badass distortion pedal. Love it. Awesome. Well, here you go. Why you don't use Line 6 Helix? Well, I sent them an email and they never replied. And then I sent an email to Boss Roland and they called me on the phone. So, and then they send me Boss GT1000. So it's like, why would I go with Helix? And Helix, so it's good for like all the classic guitar tones. And those are also in GT1000. But what GT1000 has that Helix doesn't have, it's all the weird stuff. And all the signature Boss pedals, you know, with delays, modulation, and you can control it with Bluetooth. There's an app in Bluetooth, and you can control the GT1000 and change the settings and save it. So it's like, and it's smaller than Helix. It takes up less room on the floor. It's like I'm like an advertisement, you know, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Can you play a bit, please? Not on this stream. It's just a Q&A. It's taken almost a week, but I'm still watching. I gotta move that up. The every preset on the Boss video, I'm like 3/4 on the way through. Found your channel about a month ago. Love it. Thank you. Here you go. Somebody likes that dumb video I did. Too funny. When did you begin playing? Around when I was 14. Boy, gotta sleep. See ya, Dale. What exact date are you gonna hit 200K? I'm not sure. I don't know. What's your favorite guitarist? I've said earlier in the stream, it's a guy named Steve and the last name Bai. In a couple days. I don't think so. The world may never know, Blue. Dovydas, you need to loop Work to Do by the Average Wideband. You will kill it. I'll check it out. Have you ever tried playing 8 or 9 string guitar? I have not yet. I'd like to. Which guitarist would you like to sit for a coffee with? I wouldn't want to sit for a coffee with anybody. I don't drink coffee. But I'd like to sit and jam with Steve Vai. Or Mark Knopfler. What else we got? Why is your sound all the same? It's because you're listening through your phone speaker. Maybe that's why. I just got a new Schecter with swap ash body and Apocalypse pickup on the bridge and the Sustainiac in the neck. That's really cool. I watched your improvised Dovydas Trio video about 15 times during my exam week while studying. Easy to study to, very relaxing. Keep doing what you do. Can't get enough. From Ontario, Canada. Awesome. Well, thank you. Have you ever been approached in real life by your viewers? I have. Check out the vlog where I meet some of my subscribers. It's pretty cool. It's starting to happen slowly, you know? Have you ever, I subbed when I saw your channel on Rising Channels at 20K. Really? Was I ever featured? I mean, I never got notified. I've seen other people getting featured. I've never seen myself being featured. Is that a goldfish on the sculpture in the background? No, I think it's just like a glass bubble. Yeah, there are no fishes there. Did you ever get to hear Europa by Carlos Santana? Actually, I've heard the version by Gato Barbieri, and I sort of know how to play it now. Have you ever listened to Randy Rhoads? A little bit. I'm going to connect you to a friend of mine from your country, Gintautas. I sent you an email on PayPal. He is a great guitar player also in Sarasota. G-Force on YouTube. I've met him. When I first got to US. He's a cool dude. Thank you. Anybody that knows Steve I and anybody that knows Dovydas would easily put together the Vi's favorite just from listening to a little bit of Davi's music. Yeah. Listen to Sea of Heartbreak, Angel Vivaldi. This song is really great. You'll love it. I'll check it out. Phone speakers, worth more than all speakers. Any subscriber worth more than blue. How about that? Do you like blues? Yes, I do. Dovydas, you should loop Boston by Emmett Swimming. You would rock the shit out of it. I'll check it out. Love you, man. Thank you, Daniel. Well, I know you met Rob Scallon a bit. With you and him would be epic, man. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, thanks for the super chat. Joshua Arthurs, do you ever listen to Stevie Ray Vaughan? His version of Lil Wing is sweet. Joe Bonamassa is another interesting blues player. Yes, I listened to actually them both. And yeah, they're pretty cool. The thing is that everybody who plays guitar listens to them. So then, you know, you want to come up with something like unique and original. And so it's best not to listen to them if you want to come up with something unique and original. I mean, I listen to them to an extent, but it's like, especially in this area, it's like everybody's like a Jimi Hendrix or Stevie Ray wannabe. How are you with finger picking? It's okay. I can do like most Chet Atkins style stuff. I like your where there are no rules for jamming. Thank you. Glad you like that. Hey Dovydas, I watched all your videos and loved every one of them. Big fan. Much love. That's really impressive. I'm glad you watched all the videos. It's like almost 600 of them now. Super Chuper chat. Yes, yes. Super duper. I think that. Yeah, it's like the ABBA song. I've always wondered if listening to other artists makes it hard to develop your own style. Thanks for answering that question. I didn't think to ask. Yeah, because then you just become a copy of them. So what I try to listen to the music that most guitar players would never listen to, and then I try to apply that on guitar playing, and then it sounds really weird and interesting. So plans on a Dovydas comedy album? Oh my god, no, that's not happening. Yeah, right. Hey man, could you please read this? I did. You're welcome. Oh, ABBA is releasing new songs. Yeah, I think I saw the post. Well, man, I gotta get back to work. Good thing I got my Steve Vai on, so I guess work can be good. Adios, amigo. Casey La Tocha. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Do you know Harry Staxioni? No, I don't know who that is. Are you looking forward to learning to play any new instruments? Well, I was gonna learn violin, but that was gonna take a while. So I'm just looking forward to recording my album, basically. And maybe new instruments will have to wait. What do you think about Don Felder? I don't know who Don Felder is. Man, I'm out of water. Hey Dovydas, chat, what do you think about Tommy Emmanuel? Actually, well, I don't know how many people, I'm pretty sure everybody knows Tommy Emmanuel. I've seen his DVD when I was a kid. Not a kid, well, a few years back. In Lithuania. The guy where I was recording in the studio, he gave me a DVD of Tommy Emmanuel. And I watched that, so that was really cool. Got still people in the chat. 80 people watching. Man, this is still better than any live gig, you know? Harry Staxioni developed his own fingerpicking style where he does all melody, bass, and whatever with one guitar. That's basically like Chet Atkins or Tommy Emmanuel. That's really cool. Told you about the water. I know you did. How much bad do you think an Epiphone SG is? I mean, look, if the string action is low enough, and if the volume knobs are not falling off, it's fine. It's fine. How many months till marriage, and will there be a video? There's not a scheduled date, and no, there probably won't be a video, okay? Gotta stay hydrated. It's hot in Florida. That's right. A Barefoot Groove is giving me medical advice. Did you self-learn guitar and learn it from some teacher? And if some teacher, then from how long? I'm mainly self-learned. Mainly self-taught. 80 people. This is better than any live gig. Ouch. Yeah. Well, I've honestly never heard of Tommy Emmanuel. Should I be ashamed of myself? No, it's fine. It's better late than never. You can check him out. By the way, I'm still waiting on my Dire Straits song. Maybe it's coming, maybe not. I can't promise. Check out Taylor Reed when you get time. She's another great Florida musician on the rise. Okay, I'll check her out. There's 80 more people than we typically have at gigs. Well, yeah, you got that right. Well, maybe this Saturday is going to be different. Do you know band Tesseract? They are playing progressive metal with djent sound. I have not heard of them. What's your favorite song from the live files you've done so far? Mine is Udoof. I don't know, it's like so many there. I think I do like Udoof too. I like it a lot. I like the piano tune. I mean, look, they're not like professionally produced studio records, okay? It's obviously done live, but there's a story that go with them. You know, just like Udoof, and you know the story. You saw the video, how it came about. It's the same with the piano tune and the Steve I request. I didn't put the Santana request in the live files portfolios because musically speaking, it just sucked ass. It got better the second half of the song, but it was a fun video experience for sure. Can you play The Thrill Is Gone sometimes? Sure, but isn't The Thrill Is Gone? Just kidding. Favorite gig? Hasn't happened yet. What TV shows are you watching at the moment? I don't watch TV at all. All of my YouTube is my TV. I watch Top News Source. I watch Pew News, most trusted news source on the internet since 1979. I watch Meme Review. I watch Philip DeFranco. I watch Casey Neistat. Not as much as I'd like to. I can't find time. But yeah. He has a great voice, but I'm hoping for a lot of instrumental. Yeah, it's going to be both. Do you improvise with electric drums in your improv gigs? How do you select an interesting loop bass for keeping on flow ideas? You're great. Well, usually I get a melody in my head and then I try to draft out kick, snare, and hat accordingly, and then I put auxiliary percussion somewhere on top, you know? Do a wicked solo from the roof of your house. No, did you see how Music is Wind tried to do that? He almost fell off. That was the first video I saw when I looked him up. Son of Zeus. My jaw instantly dropped. Oh yeah, could you read this please? Salve Gordo. Please. Well, I did. I don't know what that means. I can't believe that you learned from the internet, but oh my gosh, I'm old. I would have been, it would have been 2007 when you were 14. I think so. What is your favorite classical piece? I guess just anything of Vivaldi and Johann Strauss. Basically anything, yeah. It seems like most of the time you play People don't really care too much. Does that not bother you? Not since I've been posting it on YouTube. It's been better. Going to be in Atlanta in September and hoping to make a side trip to catch a gig. Oh wow, that'd be cool. September. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in September, but you never know. Is that a tree of life lamp behind you? No, it's just a glass ball that has like a glass fade. Dovydas Šulskis. Linkėjimai iš Lietuvos. Linkėjimai iš Floridos. Dangiras says, greetings from Lithuania. How did you learn all the scales on guitar? Like, did you actually study them or just played it, eventually you just got it? I seem to be stuck at the moment playing as a hobby. Half and half, like 50-50. Some of them I figured out, and then once I figured a little bit out, then I looked the rest, then I found out the names of what the scales are called, so I looked them up on the interwebs, and then, you know, I found the notation, and then I figured out 3 notes per string kind of thing. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll down. Pew News, best news source. That's what I'm saying. Steve Terryberry is another good improviser on YouTube who also makes funny faces. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Barefoot, do you know what trap is now? Good question. Yeah, we're gonna play Post Malone Congratulations this Saturday, so he has the groove spot on. Remember to take good care of your ears, for sure. Any tips for writing a melody for already written text? Good God, I don't know. I guess just hum it, just whistle it. Just whatever. I guess there are no mistakes in composition, you know? If it sounds like shit, just call it avant-garde jazz. What is your dream guitar? It's being built right now. Hey Dovydas, I saw you missed the question about Buckethead. What would you say about his songs? Well, he's like from a different planet. He's awesome. Really, really advanced stuff. Did you learn music theory and harmony? Yes, both. Franz Liszt? Yes. I was just gonna ask that. Steve Terryberry is either really good or really bad. It depends how you look at it. He's definitely utilizing this internet meme culture nihilism to his advantage and YouTube channel growth. I definitely find humor in that, but not sure that's something I would like to be doing, you know? How old are you? How old do you think I am? But can you do this? Oh, it's not that, well, it doesn't recline, but it goes down. Dude, your music is so dope. Well, thank you. Can you slap the bass? Yes, but not the way you think. Phone speakers, your headphones. Again, any subscriber, blue. You know, so it's like... Have you ever tried playing the typical music you play with a pick? With just tapping or at least finger plucking? Yes, I have. It sounds very different. Written text will have an own rhyme, and from there merrily will flow. Find the rhythm. Avant-garde jazz. Haha, Blue Dovydas has helped me educate me on trap since the Humble video. Cool. Experimental funk, same idea. Yes. Love your music, dude. Lol. That's great to know. You're so cool with those cheap headphones, lol. Are you around 25? Yes, I am 25. You just said you were 14 in 2007, Dovydas. We can count. Well, you can, but I couldn't. It would take me a minute to calculate that. But you're good, you're good. I'm gonna get some more water. Think of good questions. I'm thirsty. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, hi, Couch. Okay, ask really dumb questions. Yeah, right. All go silent. Couch, how long have you been supporting Dovydas? That's funny. How many strings does a 6-string guitar have? Here we go. We just peaked. It's just gonna get worse. How to pronounce your nickname properly? That's not a nickname. That's my real name. It's Dovydas. The Lithuanians would say Dovydas. I like the way Americans say it. Americans say Dovydas. It's a little bit different. But anyways. When are you coming to Belgium? And what does it cost to book you? All business inquiries, there's a email link in the description below. Love your music, watch and listen from Scotland. Can you play some good tunes by Scottish band like Average Wideband? I'll have to check it out. Hey, put a couch back on. We were having a great convo. I bet you were. I bet you were. Oh, that's going to be a separate stream. What is that acoustic behind you? That's a Luna acoustic guitar. Can you tune your guitar like a piano? Well, you could, but you could try. Any open mic stories? Oh my god, just like every drunk guy saying, can I do a song? And then it just, oh my god. Why is Dovydas your name? Because it was given to me by my parents. Why is anybody's name their name? Did you know that everybody was born without a name? It's like mind-blowing facts with Jaden Smith. Any plans to pick up the banjo or acoustic bass anytime soon? Maybe. Are you Danish? Only in the mornings. Please again, May 8th, where and what time on Beneva? Oh my god, okay. May 8th. It's gonna be. Okay, are you holding on? It's gonna be 600 North Beneva Road, Sarasota at 6 p.m. May 8th. There's some kind of donation needed at the door because it's a campaign kickoff party and I'm just the entertainment. What genre are you looking to market your album as? I'm not sure. It's like a new genre. I haven't heard anybody do that. yet. It's like I don't know. It's definitely, it's not rock. It's not rock. It's not blues. I really don't know what that is. If you have good word ideas for a music genre, I'd appreciate that. Barefoot Groove's cat. Cat's name is Luna. How often do people call you by your name? Every time when they use my name in a sentence. The genre is Dovydas. The Dovydas genre. Would your album be coming onto Spotify? Yes, it would. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Your sound is unique. Well, thanks, Gooch. Yeah, I'm still. It's not gonna be rock music though. So I appreciate Shrub the Dovy rock idea, but weirdest thing you encountered while playing live. I guess just like I was playing at this restaurant, and I was so close to the entrance that I'm like in the middle of the song, I'm singing, and people walk up and ask me where they can sit. And it would happen a lot. That was pretty weird. Try to pronounce the word Leicester? Lake. It's like Leicester. I don't know. What do you think about the C13, sharp 9, flat 9 chord? I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. Do lyrics matter as much as the actual music to you? Can you listen to good music with bad lyrics without a problem? Not really. If it's like... lyrics do matter. Lyrics, you know what's the purpose of lyrics? To elevate the musical experience. How do you become so good at multitasking? I don't think I'm that good at multitasking, but I guess just practice, you know? Do you listen to your own music? Like in the car or at home when you're relaxing? Streams aside. Not really, no. Because I listen to it while I'm playing, so when I'm not playing and when I have time to listen to music, I try to listen to somebody else. Check out Mike Love's Permanent Holiday. Live the looping on that too. Okay. Fusion does. Yo, bro, huge fan. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Can we get a table for 4? Oh, I'm in the band. Lol. Yes. Yes. Maybe do a collaboration with Cooper Drummer. Sub on his channel too. I'll check it out. How you pronounce your name? I like the way Americans pronounce it. It's Dovydas. It's such a great pronunciation. Lithuanians would say Dovydas, and it's kind of like, you know. When did you start? About 2 hours ago. The stream started about 2 hours ago. Labas. Clydus. Oh, this guy looks like he's Lithuanian. Hello. Yeah, I was wondering that to how do you pronounce your name? Okay. Do you listen to silence? Are you a fan? Well, the gap between each note is silence, so you might say that 50% of my music is silence. What brand toilet paper do you use? It has your avatar's face on it. Yes, blue. Do you ever collect toilet paper rolls and build pyramids out of them? No. But that's a great idea for an original music video. I will keep that in mind. When did you start playing guitar? When I was 14 or so. Who would you want to collab with on YouTube in the future? I don't know. I'm not like wanting to collab with like YouTubers as much as I would like to collab with other musicians, you know? Sorry if someone asked, but curious if you like Primus. I don't know what's Primus. Okay, thanks for replying, but how much your Schecter guitar costs? The black one. Link in the description. How often do you critique your own work? It sounds like once it's recorded, you're done with it. If it's a live recording, there's nothing you can do about it to correct it. So it's like an impressionist live painting, and it will remain as is. Now, when you record studio recordings, that's a different story. Try to pronounce Rod, Grog, Med, maybe like Rod, Grod, Medflode, Rod. Is that how you pronounce that? Oh, with a thing? How long you live in USA? 6 years now? Isn't Devil Went Down to Georgia from Primus? Yeah, I'm not sure. Have you seen a Survey guitar swap? What do you think about it? I have not seen that video. I've seen it on recommended. It's like, I'll watch it later, and I never did. We're approaching 2-hour mark. This stream has been going for 1 hour and 51 minutes. If you're just tuning in and if you missed any part, it will exist as a regular video, so don't be alarmed. And these streams will be more of a regular occurrence, including music live streams and including just Q&A hangouts, whatever you want to call this, what I'm doing right now, you know. So I'm gonna stream for about like 9 minutes. You know, if you have any questions, you know, any ideas, if I missed your question earlier, you know, just submit it again, because you know the messages are moving. If you definitely want me to see it, do like these other people did, submit super chat. Thank you everybody who has donated in super chat so far. I greatly appreciate that. I'm sort of like a full-time YouTuber right now, so it really helps out. Have to go take a shower and go to bed. See you next time. Thanks, Fenna. Thanks for tuning in. You should play live on Twitch so we can share and donate to you. Win-win. I've been doing that. Twitch link in the description. I already did 2 streams on Twitch. Hope you become successful, my bruv. And in the future, hoping to see you in India. Loads of love. Thank you. Sandipan Datta. What do you want to be when you grow up? I haven't thought of that. I'm glad you're getting into this live stream side, man. Thanks, Gooch. Thanks for helping me out. Have you thought about maybe trying to play bass in the future? I do play bass on my records, on the ones that I did when I was like, you know, 15, 16, 17. Played bass there. More people dig the music streams because you got half the views you'd get otherwise. Okay. Is that a good thing? Hope to see you in India in the future. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Oh yes, my question about your upcoming album. Will it also be available on physical media? I'm not looking to do a CD, but I'm looking to make a vinyl. I have 2 of my favorite things about vinyl. Try to guess in the top chat. What are my 2 most favorite things about vinyl? What multi-effects guitar processor do you use now? Boss GT1000. Which is harder, hitting the gym, being a gigging musician, or being a YouTuber? Shit, I mean hard, you see, is such a broad word. Because something can be physically hard, but then something else can be not hard physically, but even harder emotionally. So you just do it. You just do it. You just have to you know, you just do it regardless, you know? You always have a choice to do something that is, choose between what is easy and what is hard, you know? So usually hard is the right thing to do. Breaking the record. Vinyl has more authentic sound, and B, it makes a better weapon than a CD. My two favorite things about vinyl are the expense and the inconvenience. How often do you play acoustic? Almost every day, but you just don't see me do it on videos. Big badass album covers. Unironically, I like that too. Do you have any hobbies? Just, I guess, just playing music, and that's it. Frisbee and 72 RPM. Yeah, that's funny. Dovey, when you're getting married, yo? It's not scheduled, okay? Well, if you're late, Bruno Dominguez, this will exist as a regular video, so you're not gonna miss anything. That was unexpected, but should have been expected since it's you. Do you have a goal, like being the next big thing? I just wanna headline solo tours and just play my music, you know, and just travel from city to city and from country to country, and just release new cool music that people enjoy, and I guess that's that, you know. Do you have plans on performing on Northern California? Yes. Lithuanians don't arrange marriages? Did you just assume my nationality? Are you judging my actions by my nationality? Will you play at your wedding? Probably not. It would be so cringy. I saw a video of these, like some kind of wedding, and the bride and the groom, they're both like playing guitar, and it's like, oh, I understand it's like sentiment, but it's just, no, you know, you don't have to. I understand that you're musicians, but I was thinking about becoming a session musician, and how is the pay? I'm not a session musician, so I don't really know. It's a less and less needed feature, because drums, well, you can program drums, orchestra, yeah, synthesizers, bass, synth bass, guitar. Well, it's sorta on the rise. So as a really good guitar player, you could make a living as a session musician. Do you like Joe Bonamassa? Yes, he's awesome. YouTube musician or physical musician? Yeah, like a real musician. YouTube is just a platform. You know, I'm grateful, but if this would have been happening on Facebook, I wouldn't call myself a Facebooker or Instagrammer. You know, just still a musician. It just so happens that this platform, for whatever reason, was calibrated the best to share, you know, videos with people of me playing. Would you ever release a pop album? You see, pop is only what's popular. So it's not really fair to call pop pop. Right now, pop is EDM, house, trance, hip hop, and trap. It just so happens that it's popular, so that's why people call it pop. It's not really pop. Dude, I was gonna suggest that you and your wife play together at your wedding. I guess I won't now. I like your style. Enjoy listening. You are awe-inspiring. Thanks, man. Come to Memphis sometimes. We'll have to. Thanks, Ken Holmes. Need to clip together a Dovydas comedy video, even if me and you will be the only people who find it funny. Oh my god. Do you like David Gilmour? Yeah, he's cool. With over 5 million views, has Steve I ever contacted you about your cover? No, I think he's so beyond that. I don't think No, I haven't heard from anybody. Did you see School of Rock? I have not. But YouTube performance or live gig performance. A live gig performance, then take a video and then put that on YouTube. So it's like a win-win, you know? Anyways, guys, it's been 2 hours. Thank you, everybody, for all your questions. This will be a more regular thing in the future, including music, live streams. Thank you, everybody, for sending your questions in the top chat, donating via super chat, and your questions there. All the links, all the good stuff are in the description below. Few things. Universum guitar updates are coming soon about that. This Saturday, if you're in Tampa, Florida area, I'll be playing with my band at the Attic in Ybor. Make sure you have the notification bell on so you get notified when I go live and post another video. I've been posting new videos every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope that works for you. And that's that. Just thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. This wouldn't be happening without you. I don't know if you saw my post on Instagram, but Illuminati was confirmed. I kind of drew up a little thing, a little eye. So that's how I hold it. You know, I don't hold it. I don't have it standing like this. I have it standing like this. You know, on the shelf. You know. So yeah, thanks for support. This channel is growing. More people are listening to music and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I got yeah. Okay. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for listening and take care. Follow your dreams. Okay. Bye.